called to order. We have, go ahead.
Brian.
Melissa.
Christine.
Samantha.
Frank. Peter.
Megan.
And Megan. So, we'll deviate for just a second. Megan has expressed an interest in joining our committee, so I invited her to come today as just a general public person. And the select board is meeting tomorrow night, and we'll have a couple of appointments. So Megan will be joining us going forward. So, hi, welcome.
Yay.
We have a bunch of minutes to approve. So we have, I don't know what that was.
Somebody just joined.
It could be an email. Not sure. We have April, May, and June to approve. So I'll give you guys a minute to look over those. Not that May and June were much.
So April was discussed, we discussed this recently in the forum, correct?
Right,
Okay.
right. I think that's what it was. And then May was my technical difficulties.
Was that done separately or is it all together?
Doesn't matter.
Motion to approve the minutes dating April 5th, 2023, May 3rd, 2023, and June 7th, 2023.
Second motion to approve meeting dates April 5th, 2023, May 3rd, 2023, June 7th, 2023.
All in favor?
Aye.
Oh, I think we need to do a,
No, you don't have to
Oh, we
because
don't?
nobody's on it.
nobody's on, okay, excellent. Since Paige is not here, who signs them?
I do.
You do, okay. You need that.
Do you want any of them?
If you just sign one of each, that would be awesome.
Got it.
And then I can trade you
Make sure it gets a stamp.
after. Take that, which is tomorrow. Well,
I wanted to mention the year, but you don't know what's going on. 10 years from now, they'll be watching.
Well,
this. What year was that?
I think they'll listen to us and appreciate our clarity.
Artificial intelligence for the astronauts that we have.
Can't forge it for the changes every time.
oh,
so.
mine does too. Yeah. Excellent, okay. What do we have? ELP updates for summer. We have 9 guards. One is a swim teacher and one is a returning guard from last year. Rentals, we have 24 of 26 weekend days booked.
Wow.
We've already had one of the free dates. The other free date is in August. But I have somebody asking and juggling. Anyway, we've also had 2 off-season rentals put up for September. And we will have 3 weekday rentals. And 2 of those off-season and weekday rentals are with DCF. We hosted their kids' summer kickoff, and we will host their staff meeting in September. So that's the off-season one, which I guess we've been doing for years. So let's see. We had the fire extinguisher serviced. We've had the video feeds to the park fixed, and they are on the computer and they're on the cell phone, so we can see them. The sheriff's office crew came and weeded and mulched, I shouldn't say mulched, wood chipped. Highway gave us wood chips, so it's looking pretty spiffy.
Good.
Let's see, the sheriff's crew also painted the doors in trim purple. We only got one coat, I have to go back and do a second coat, but it's up there, so that looks good. We got new sports equipment, because I had a contact at Franklin Sports, and they do a warehouse sale. So their warehouse sale is like cheap, super cheap, like balls, $5. So I think I got like 30 balls and a chair and badminton stuff and all kinds of stuff for like $120. And then I went back and got 3 more chairs because I heard the couch in the office of the ELP has visitors or has had visitors, so it needs to go. So I got 4 chairs, 4 matching chairs. I picked up a table on the free space thing, so we're gonna do a table and 4 chairs in there, so they have like somewhere to sit, eat lunch and that kind of stuff instead of a raggedy gross couch that's gross. What else? We need to get a new basketball hoop pads, the backstop pads. So that's on the list of things we need to get. We also need to get some new lounge chairs. I was able to get some new Adirondack chairs. Those I purchased. The white chairs, I was able to get some more because people were giving them away, so we got some new ones of those. I got a new round buoy thing because that was pretty gross. But the lounge chairs are next. The bottoms are starting to rust, so we'll be on the lookout for those. We did get 2 new grills. That's pretty much it for there. For swim lessons, we have 20 kids and 1 set of private lessons for 6 weeks on Tuesdays. So that's pretty good. We have 30 memberships as of now. Last year we had 20-something. People are calling every day asking for either memberships or pool rates or whatever. The other day we had all 40 people in the pool. We maxed out at capacity, so they had to, yep. We tried adaptive swim lessons with CPAC, but that just didn't pan out. They're doing some with Norton Outdoor Center, and it just didn't work. So that we can try that again. I tried a senior swim, because I had remembered that the senior center may have had a swim instructor, but when I talked to Beth, she had either moved, retired, or was already booked. So need to look for a senior swim instructor. We tried yoga in the park for 1 session with, I'm gonna get their name wrong, Bion, anyway, I'm sorry. And it just didn't really pan out, but they just emailed me today about maybe doing a older youth or teen session at the park. I've also had someone reach out for next year who wants to do like a whole wellness thing to kind of kick off the park, like all the wellness businesses in the area along with our stuff for the park, and kind of, you know, have memberships, have information about the pools, the rentals, all that kind of stuff. So we can work on that. We had a babysitting class in June. We had 25 kids for that. That was awesome. It was a flat fee for the instructor of I think $300. She let me set the price for whatever I wanted to charge, so I kind of looked at other towns, and anything over the 300 was ours. So that was a nice $900. So yeah, for 4 hours. I was like, okay. I have her booked again for May, I think. I haven't quite heard back because she was taking the summer off, but we'll do it again in the spring because people are already asking. Social media, I've gotten Twitter, set up a Twitter account, set up a Twitter account, haven't tweeted yet. Got into the old Instagram account. Yep, I worked with Caitlin and we went back and forth and we figured it out. So we have the old Instagram account. Have not, what do you say on Instagram? Post, okay. Clearly,
It's okay.
so haven't done that yet because I just got that the other day, and then today I got kicked out of Facebook. I don't know how, but somehow I got kicked out of Facebook. And I think you can link all 3 of them at some point, so that's my goal, so that I'm only doing it once. But that's my goal, and depending on how Thread goes, we may thread it too. I don't know.
Sounds good.
I don't know. So that's what we're working on. Committee clerk.
Blood drives.
Blood drives. Oh, thank you. Yep, I skipped that one. Thank you. We have one scheduled for September 20th.
Very excited.
Excellent. Excellent. Obviously have not done any promoting with that one yet. But we have that scheduled.
Where's that?
Norton Media Center. It might be a morning one.
It was 8 to 4.
I think
Or 10. Something, the last one was 4 o'clock.
Yeah. I don't remember off the top of my head. Sorry, I can get that information. Committee clerk, let's table that one if you you guys are okay, since we have some new people coming on the board, let's just wait on that if you're good. Open Space Committee, that is with Conservation Committee, and actually John Thomas, the conservation agent, is head of that one. And the current open space plan we have expires in 2024. And in order to do some of the stuff that we want to do around town with Everett Leonard and hopefully working on that parking lot and Max doing some more things over there to draw people over there with a bigger parking lot and more activities. I believe he said we have to redo the open space plan. So he's looking for 2 to 3 members from this committee to work on that committee as well. I think you can do both.
Yeah.
So if anyone's interested, just let me know. I'm happy to pass your information on to that one, to Chuck.
Yeah, you just can't have more than a quorum on any other of one group.
Okay.
Or maybe it's just appointed, not appointed, elected officials.
Okay.
On one group, but yeah, 2 to 3 would be fine.
Okay, fabulous. So we can get that done, so we can get some stuff going over there. Any questions so far? I feel like I'm just babbling at you guys. No? Okay. Old business, thank you for coming and helping for the egg hunt. Nope. Yes, spring egg hunt. Trying not to say what it's. The holiday. It's just the spring egg hunt. So thank you for coming to help.
Thank you, I had a good time.
Awesome.
Ah,
That was awesome. We had 6 tubs of eggs. We lost one quantity of tub that walked away. However, when I put the call out on Facebook for anybody who wanted to recycle their eggs and donate them back to us, I acquired 3 to 4 tubs more. So I don't need eggs for any time soon. But
40% net.
exactly, I did well. I don't know what to do with all these eggs, and we're not putting them all out next year. But so yes, I got 3 bins worth. Feedback on that, if you remember. Any thoughts or comments on that one, if you can remember?
Maybe if there's a way to rope off the edges of it.
The outside perimeter?
Yeah, and
Okay.
maybe not put so many eggs towards the outside perimeter.
Okay.
I think that was pretty much feedback. But besides that, it was good having it designated, groups. I think that was pretty good.
Yes, that was very good. So it wasn't a free-for-all.
Yeah. And I think the majority of the ages actually listened to it too, as the parents did, so that was
I
really
was
good.
shocked. That is many eggs in that apartment. Okay.
Location was very good.
I don't think I can ask for that location again until October.
Yes.
So I will double check on that, because I mean, it worked well with parking and
Yeah.
space and all that, except for the duck pool, the goose pool. But,
It was
Can't fix nature.
exactly.
I would love to see if the Norton High School musical players would like to attend to have some holiday music.
Okay.
The Norton Choir was considering the whole campus was going for the holidays.
Okay.
So,
Awesome. No, that was kind of far ago.
5 months away. 5 months away. It's Christmas in July.
Restaurant fundraisers, we kind of dropped the ball on that one, which is fine.
You've been busy.
We got the downtown. Did you ever check in with
They never called back.
No.
Brittany, right? Brittany's, no, never responded. Okay.
That would be awesome. Because that's actually a good, that's a different one than most people do. So that was good. Downtown gave $200.
Oh, so they did make a difference?
Yep, they did.
Oh, you just asked them to do it again?
No, if you could just follow up with LJ's, I almost called it LG's. LJ Car Wash.
Oh, okay.
They never sent anything or made a donation or anything. I've never heard from them. So if you want to just follow up with that one, that would be
Will
awesome.
do.
Is that something we want to do going forward in the fall? Like restaurant nights?
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
just like once a month.
Yeah, okay. I think did we talk about that before? We did. Must be in the minutes somewhere. Somewhere. Why do I feel like
So we talked about Alberto's, Goat City, Chateau, and Pizza Time.
okay. And I just noticed too, the April minutes are missing a page. Is that copy?
You approved it. You second.
Yeah. They're missing the middle page, which I think is what was in there.
Was talking about that, yeah.
Can I just slide that in there? Okay.
Yeah, you can just amend your motion to add the missing page to
Do it now.
Yeah.
Yes, please.
You're on camera.
Yes.
I'd like to amend the approval, the pre-approval of the minutes for April 23rd, 2023.
April 5th, 2023.
April 5th is my day.
Okay. Awesome.
Do I have a second?
I will second the amendment to the minutes for April 5th, 2023.
Okay. All in favor? Aye. Okay, excellent. Thank you. Sorry about that clerical oof. So I will go back to the minutes and look at what we had talked about for groups. Does anybody want to work on contacting them and scheduling like one a month?
Yeah, I don't mind reaching out.
Okay.
I'll just go with those 4 that we have, kind of. I think we did Chateau before, so they're pretty
Yeah,
good.
they were very easy. I
They
actually,
do twice a year, I think. Yeah,
they do twice a year. I
October,
had them
August.
tentatively booked for June 8th. And then I realized how crazy the beginning of June was for me, so I said, yeah, we're not gonna do that one. So that one we can go back and ask them, again, we haven't done our second one for the year on that.
Okay.
So is it January and June, or December and June? I'm trying to remember. It was every 6 months that we do it.
Every 6 months, and I don't remember when you did the last one.
How to do it.
I can look,
It was
I can
cold
let you
out.
know.
Could have been November, could have been January. I don't know.
I think we reached the 6 months. though.
Yeah,
Yes.
definitely,
We
if
do
I
it
could
for
have booked it in
Chateau.
June,
Yeah.
June was fine, so. Okay, awesome. Open discussion. Anybody have anything they wanna, Bring
Do we
up.
have the adult recreation league in town cleanup
did I
today?
have that on there?
That's what this agenda is.
Sorry, I'm looking at old notes. Town cleanup, adult recreation, I have a meeting tomorrow, actually, with the schools to see about space and to see if they know of any adult rec leagues that are already taking place using space with them, because I just am out of the loop on that. So we'll see about that. I did a Google survey. Once I talk to them tomorrow, I can try and shoot that out, see what people want. I did a couple test cases on that one, and I think it works. I may test case you guys first, too. I might do that. So I will ask them, I know there used to be a women's softball team that would play on Sunday mornings.
30 and over.
30 and over, okay. And they had trouble with space, but I don't know the whole story on that, so I'm hoping to figure that one out. And years ago, I know there was a men's indoor basketball pickup.
Yes, yes.
And I don't know what happened to that, and I want to talk to the schools to see if it's still going, because I don't want to step on somebody's toes if they're already doing it. But we'll try doing that. I also want to talk to them about pickleball and the tennis courts, see if we can get moving on that. I think that's where I am on that right now. Town cleanup day. I talked to Jen downstairs in select board. They were open to having us work with them. John in conservation is all about it. Probably going back to April, so it goes around Earth Day. And then after talking to different people, like we were gonna try, we tossed around internally trying to pick a date. We tossed around like in the fall, and And then we figured that's hard to see with the leaves already coming down. July or August was too hot and the leaves are already there, so then you can't see the trash and that kind of stuff. So we just kind of said, we'll just go back to April with that. That's, what else?
Is there any way when you have the conversation with the adult or the adult recreation leagues
Mhm.
of asking like, what, do they have like a schedule that you can sign up for? Cause we know like club teams use the field, we know that Norton, like rec teams use the fields. I'm curious on like who is allowed to use the fields?
Which fields?
Any of
Baseball,
the-
softball fields?
Any of the fields.
Okay.
Like either the new ones at the high school or the ones at the middle school. But yeah, baseball, softball fields mainly, seeing who can use it, like how does it work, what's the fee, et cetera, et cetera. Like getting more, I'd love to know more details
Yep.
about that.
Well, I can tell you, Birchall, the two at Birchall are ours.
Okay,
Lions is ours.
okay.
But Norton Youth Softball, baseball, softball leases them from us.
Yep,
So they basically have right of first refusal
yep.
on using those. JCS and LG are school, but then I think baseball gets in there first and books those.
Yeah.
And I think those are the only fields, right?
Everton
Everett Leonard is also under the baseball
contract.
umbrella too.
And then same with the one by the middle school, like down the hill.
Down the hill, that is, I don't
Probably
know.
school.
Well, it's been really crappy. So I know boys baseball, I think uses that, middle school boys baseball uses that one, so I think that's school.
It's been a backup for a few years because the bridge is on its way out.
Yes.
So you can't have anything because you need to make sure an ambulance can get over the bridge, and that may not be the case. So it's always been a backup field since pre-COVID.
Okay,
So, yeah, it's not really an option, I think.
okay. But I do want to get the fee structure
Yeah.
and how to book it, because I know they have a scheduling software that they did
Yeah.
give me access to, so
Okay.
I can kind of go in and book, because I was asking way too many questions, and he's like, you're just gonna do this.
Go find it.
But I don't know the fee structure, I don't know the priority booking for things, so that's all things I want to ask him for tomorrow.
Yeah.
To see how we do this. Because I want to figure out the women's softball league, like, what happened with that,
Yeah.
I don't know. So that's that. I think we need to start talking about Halloween parade soon. I'll do the permit, the special permit between now and our next meeting. And I will have hopefully read the files and all that kind of stuff for next meeting, so we can start working on that one.
Just submit the same map.
Okay,
It shouldn't be an issue. Make changes, then you have to change the entire map. And Adam is the contact at the Mass DOT, whatever it is.
do you remember Adam's last name?
He's in the favorite calendar. So if you go to the Halloween folder.
Yep, okay.
Yes, and I was gonna be in it as the Mayor Norton.
Awesome.
That's right.
Good to know. What else? I have the parade tentatively for the October 28th. That's the Saturday before Halloween. Is it the Saturday or the Sunday?
Should be the Saturday before, in case it's a rain day.
No, it goes
No, it's
rain or
always a
shine.
Sunday.
I think it's a
It's always Sunday.
It goes
October
rain or
30th.
shine.
So it's-
October 29th is a Sunday.
Okay, so that's what we want.
So
The
we want
29th.
29th.
I was, well, here, let me ask this question. I was thinking the 29th as it's the Sunday, as it's less busy. Like, I know Saturday there's youth soccer and there's youth everything else. I'm thinking Sunday. Oh, but then, wait, this is the conversation I had in my head. I'm sorry. If you do Saturday, you can use the church parking lot. If you use Sunday, church is in session.
Church, as long as church changes their mind, they do not want to have the parking lot used for.
Yeah, but people park there anyway.
Well, that they can't stop that. Well, they could, but they don't have to. Either way, Saturday or Sunday.
All right, let me look at that. It'll be that weekend. Let me have that conversation in my head instead of in front of the
But the owner of Fiesta is Mexican, and they didn't want to have a Day of the Dead celebration, So it could be something after the parade that they want to take over the parking lot over at Fiestas and have a big Mexican Halloween extravaganza
Ooh.
with Mexican food.
Ah.
So, and they also want to sponsor, which is good.
And they want to sponsor the Halloween parade?
Yeah, they're very good. If you look at the list, they're very supportive. So when I mentioned, would you want to do that, I said, absolutely, we do the whole lot and just invite everybody after the parade. Because everybody says after the parade, where we go. So
Yeah.
it's always like a trunk or treat. You can have 4 or 5 things happen.
Yeah.
And I would expand the entire day of enjoy the parade and then after meet you over for,
Day of the Dead?
yeah.
Okay, all right, good to know. Good to know.
And is it Bright Horizons, the senior community across the way? They just sold.
Great Woods.
Great one.
Before Great Woods.
The residents,
Yeah, the
sorry.
residents, they
It's
just
the
sold out.
residents at Great Woods.
They're no longer the residents, I was told. So I don't know if it's new management or ownership, but it's a new name out front. So, which was news to me. Someone told me they may have just merged or did something. But they also sponsored the parade as well.
Oh, they did, okay. I don't think they sold, my mom's there.
Okay.
Yes,
Yeah,
the
you-
residents at Great Woods.
Yeah, the residents, it's been that for a while.
Okay. Drive by the signs changed. I was like,
Um, If you have any ideas for sponsors, let me know and we'll approach, or I can give you information to approach them for it. Speaking of sponsors, I tried reaching out to the people who had done sponsorships around the Everett Leonard Park. I only got 3. So I haven't done them yet, but I'm thinking I will do them and then probably give them a break next year and just put those 3 up again.
for the pool?
Yes.
Okay.
And I'll just put them up again next year and do the solicitation earlier. So that didn't quite go the way I wanted, but happy for the 3, so
Mhm.
that was awesome. I think that's it. Do you guys have any questions? Want to bring up anything else to work on, look at between now and August 2nd? Not right, August 2nd.
You had E3 cleanup for the hiking group, August 23rd. That's on the Facebook.
That was August 3rd.
No, it's not.
No, that's the
what was that?
23rd, 13th.
No, August 3rd is the next meeting, not here.
Oh, before that, I'm sorry.
So you have an Edith Reed.
Cleanup with the Red Bill
Yeah.
group.
Oh, okay.
Coming out. That's an easy loop. It's like a 1 mile walk at best.
Yeah.
Hopefully it's not today's weather, but could be.
Went through phase one, never fired on anything.
Put that out there. Is that did you do an event, like a Facebook event?
Yeah, it's
thing?
the Norton Trail. Link.
Okay.
And April's a great time for the Earth Day because we have the rail trail cleanup.
Yeah.
There's a big turnout, 15 people, you have bags of trash.
Okay.
And April's great because it's not too warm and you can
Yeah.
see the trash.
You can see the trash, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll work with Highway and,
And we'll do the same day for the hiking group as well. So
Okay.
it's going to go out, which stays the same day, so we'll just do a section of the group somewhere else for hiking. Who does the canoeing? David? David also does.
Dave Lyons.
Dave Lyons.
Yeah.
He does usually 2 cleanups a year, so.
2 cleanups or 2 kayak tours?
No, he does well, he'll go out there with kayaks because his goal is to do a cleanup. But he
Oh,
does- I
okay.
think there's one in April and one in August.
Oh, okay, I didn't
So-
realize that. Okay. Awesome. Can you guys think of anything else? Anything else we should be looking at going forward? Because I've had my head in the sand, well, not the sand, I've had my head in the pool trying to make sure that's going.
I like Halloween's, early November, you start doing the end of the year holiday celebration of light.
Yep.
And then we're back to January, so you're very diligent, very good.
All
And you
right.
post daily on Facebook, which is fantastic.
Well, I figure that's the easiest way. I also changed the voicemail here so people can see it
Yes.
and hear it. So instead of trying to get into anything else. So and I think people have picked up on that's the 2 places to check. So, yeah. Do we have spots left for swimming if anybody else wants to, kiddos that want to come swim? Did Bryce actually like it after the fact?
Loved it.
Good.
So honestly, next year, I think you're gonna have a waiting list.
Good.
Because it's just a really great secret. It was last minute, but for the price, the quality of the education, and he was the only preschool
Yeah.
So next year, you're gonna have 3 or 4 kids in that group.
That's awesome.
So, yeah. it's
That's
gonna be-
great. We already have people looking for Everett Leonard rentals, inquiring about them. Yeah, I was not anticipating selling out this year, basically.
Yeah.
So that's awesome. And we'll try to figure out how to do next year's. Actually, do you know, did you do like on January 1st you opened it, or was it rolling as they came in, or how?
I updated the contract in October because some people, like the Gagnon family coming back.
Yeah.
They're, best party in town.
Yep,
I was told by November they'll pre-order for the August date. September?
September.
Yeah.
Labor Day
So they don't want to lose that weekend, so some people, then you have to have that contract say 2024 on it, so you have to update the file.
Okay.
You're gonna be busy from now till end of October, so it's gonna become like, all right, when do I do this?
Okay.
But, no, it's a great kept secret, we'll realize the location, the pool, what we charge, it's
Yeah.
close to nothing, so, yeah, one more thing you have to do, but it's definitely
yeah.
worth it.
No, it's been great. I will email you guys the brochure that I worked up. Actually, I might have enough. Hold on. I'm actually over here.
Do you want it?
Please.
So I figured I was answering the same question over and over and over again, so I laid it all out, hoping to do one for the pool, just in general, like the pool in general, if they pass it to pools
Yeah.
and that kind of stuff, because I feel like, again, I'm answering the same questions over and over and over again. Speaking of the pool, the early discount was fairly well received. It wasn't quite as on as I thought it was gonna be, but it was still got a lot, so I think we should do that again next year. To offer that before school gets out, to get a discount. Frank, you raised the rates for the park this year, right? For renting the park, not the pool rates.
You can change that back, though.
Nope, not the rental rate
Oh.
to rent it out. Did you change that for this year?
I believe everything was raised.
Raised, okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So,
And Saturday at Everett Leonard Park, there's gonna be a celebration of Tommy Peterson at 2 o'clock on Saturday,
You're right.
and I'm gonna be there.
I'm probably gonna be there too with you.
So when you say rent the park, you mean which one?
Renting Everett Leonard.
Not including the pool?
No, the whole overall rental, like
Yes.
$150 an hour.
Oh, yeah.
That was raised this year, correct?
I raised that with Michael last September.
Okay, so this
It
is
was
the
last
first year that it was?
Yes.
Okay, all right. I don't.
So, we ordered was to bring the pool rates down.
Yes,
But-
we adjusted
okay.
the pool rates.
But the park stayed the same, okay.
Park stayed the same.
Yes.
I just wanted to be,
So what
Was
you're
it-
charging, what you're charging now is the price that we changed in September? That was.
Yes.
Okay,
right, I did not change that.
yes.
I'm not sure I want to change it every year.
Good question,
know.
up to you.
I gotta do a little research on that, see what other.
It didn't hurt this year's rentals.
No, not at
Not at
all.
all, so.
Not at all.
Did the liquor license go up? That's a good question to compare it.
It was 50 before. It's 50 now, I don't know what it was before.
That may have gone up, so, but, inflation, everything's going up,
Yeah.
so you may want to consider, we'll take that vote
Yeah.
in September.
Yeah, exactly. Let me do a little research on that. I don't want to price us out, but I don't want to leave money on the table either.
Right.
So, anybody have anything else? Any other questions, any thoughts? Anything I need to look at? Because like I said, I've been in the pools.
Does Megan have to send a letter or email, or is she already been approved, or
She's already done it.
do we have to vote?
No, we don't vote. I send her name to the select board,
Gotcha.
and then they
They have,
they
they
vote.
approve.
They approve.
You nervous?
I have your reappointment. I have your reappointment. You actually expired June 30th
What year?
this year.
So I'm not supposed to be.
Go away.
I don't know. We were all trying to figure that out before I left. for
I
the
think I
year.
had a month late. No, because I didn't start as a member, it's a 6-month term.
No.
Check with, limit,
Okay.
we were working on that at the end of when I left today.
But I'm officially a member now because I voted, so it's
Yes.
July 30th.
Yes.
So yes.
No, so appointments are always the June 30th. You have to, the select board then reappoints you. It doesn't matter when you joined. Because like I've only been on for like a year and a half or something like that, but because they do staggering enrollments or staggering terms, you just fill in whatever term was the first one to go, like whatever one was going to expire the
Yep.
soonest. So double check which one, what year
Check with
yours is.
Michelle.
But either way, it's still going to be June 30th. Which would mess up a couple things because then we don't have quorum technically. So
Unless I took over for Jen that resigned.
doesn't matter. You still have to get sworn in.
Yeah.
So if you
Will you submit that to Board of Selectmen? I think it's already in the works.
I don't know. Like I said, that was at the end of the day when I left, so let me figure it out tomorrow, but reach out to Michelle tomorrow.
Okay.
It probably wasn't this year that your term expired, because you joined, you got appointed. Sam and I just had to do our reappointments, and it's a 7-member board, so I couldn't foresee that they had more than 3 people, or more than 2 people ending their term at the same time, if they want to keep it staggering, so I'm sure you're 2024.
We did have 2 resignations this year too, so it's a busy year.
Jen was.
Jen and then, what's his name? Grace Church. Oh, God.
Yeah, but it's all based on what spot you're filling.
Yeah.
So,
What
but like I
was-
said, because it's a 7-member board, I wouldn't say, Lucas, I wouldn't say
Okay,
that
thank you.
there would be 3
Three,
people all
right.
staggered, because it has to be a 3-year stagger. So there's some people who are 2023, some people are 2024, and then maybe one person 2025, or the reverse. It could be
Yeah.
2, 1, 2, but either way, I don't think there would be more than 3 in 1 year.
Exactly.
So paperwork's already been signed and voted on until this was brought up. It's a possibility, but I will contact Michelle, CC John or Charlie, or just,
Not
or
Charlie.
Michelle? Not Charlie. Michelle.
Well, so you were already appointed by the select board, correct?
I was appointed in March.
Okay, so then your term probably didn't expire yet, so you're good.
Okay.
But double check, you can double check with
Michelle.
Lucia or
Lucia or Michelle.
Double check. And I expire.
when you expire.
You might not want to phrase it that way.
You died 3 years ago. Yes. Okay.
All right.
Good
All right.
meeting. This was the longest meeting we've had.
I know.
Wow.
All right, so do we have anything else? Going,
Motion to
gone.
adjourn.
Motion to adjourn, it is 7:07.
Second.
All in
Sorry.
favor?
Aye.
Excellent, 7:07.
Peter.
Woo-hoo.